roughly, I don't know, 35-ish foot Play-Mor fifth wheel toy hauler just came in here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Actually, the second time we've seen this fifth wheel, both in good shape. The folks purchased this from us a few years ago, took it out a few times, had a good time. So the question naturally is, well, why are they swapping it out? Long story short, they're just downsizing. They were happy with it, they took good care of it, and they just swapped out to a 27-foot non-toy hauler, essentially. Just downsizing and simplifying their life a little bit. A couple key things I want to point out here. This is a fifth wheel that does have a Gooseneck Pin Box Adapter on here. However, if you take a quick look, you'll see this is a bolt-on model. In theory, there should be no reason that couldn't very easily be removed. Play-Mor is a kind of a specialty brand. All they've ever built is toy haulers, and they do a fairly good job of it. You know, they're not a big, well-known name, but they are respected. When you do see one, people go, "Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I know of those. I've heard of those," because they do fairly well. You know, keep in mind this is an 03. You're going to see a couple little things like right here. The fender skirting on the front of this slide has been wobbled a little bit. Big deal. That doesn't affect the use, the structure, the shape, the condition of this fifth wheel one bit. You know, if you saw an 03 car, you would expect a couple blemishes and dings, right? Well, this is no different. But the point is, everything that matters on this fifth wheel, the structure, no leaks, the appliances working, that kind of stuff is all in place here. All the important stuff matters. The tailgate on this is sweet. First of all, this has a power tailgate system. This has a power lift up down on the tailgate, so you don't have to be, you know, big and strong to manage this thing. Secondly, it has both a ground to ramp transition as well as a ramp to deck transition. So you have transition flaps so that, you know, you don't have to worry about a tire getting caught and chucked in and jumping you and causing all kinds of problems. Secondly, it looks like they must have had a special on diamond plate when they built this thing, because there is a lot of it in here. That's not a bad thing. I'm not saying that because I dislike that. I think it's awesome. Not to mention the cool little customizable tie downs that are in here. Those are sweet. Rather than just D-rings, you have very customizable tie down system in here. I also like the very gradual dovetail. This is a fifth wheel made for very easy loading. I'll give you a pro tip here real quick. If you're worried about the angle of attack on your ramp, what you do is you take your fifth wheel and you crank the nose up as far as you can, because you see how the back of my wrist goes down? That makes that angle of attack even easier, and it really smooths out the transition from the ground to the ramp to the deck here, especially with this extra long dovetail. This is very easy loading right here. Moving forward, the living area, very nice, very clean. It's just simple. It just gets the job done. There's nothing overly fancy, nothing underwhelming about it. It's just here, and it does a nice clean job of it. Big living room. Let me spin around here real quick, pardon me. Big living room super slide, by the way. That's what's giving us this nice big spacious appearance, because when you get to your destination, you are going to spend a little bit of time in a fifth wheel. Hey, why not enjoy it, you know? We have both central air and central heat, as well as this cool little ceiling fan. So if you want to open all these windows, which all of them do open for cross breeze, by the way, you can get a nice little airflow going on. Now, also here in the kitchen is a 12-volt power ceiling vent fan, the big oversized type fan here. And those things really can crank out a lot of airflow. There's good storage all the way around here, and it's all easy to get to is what I like about it. Nothing's like 10 feet tall and hard to reach. And I like that the microwave is down at like chest or belly level if you're a tall, chubby guy like me. And it's just easier to get to here. A lot of RVs put the microwave way up here. Well, you know, if you're cooking like a quick bowl of soup and you try to take it out of a really high microwave, if you're clumsy like me, you're going to burn yourself. I mean, I've done it. Again, all your kitchen storage space in here is good. And we haven't cleaned this. This thing's been parked here for like, you know, 5 minutes. This is just nice, clean, well kept. They did a very good job taking care of this camper. You know, table folds down into a bed. We have a full hide bed here, so that can open right up. I like that these windows right here, they do have a jowlery style open about them, so the whole window panel swings open. You can use them in the rain, basically. They added the actual step up here, so you do have an easy transition to a mid-level bathroom deck, which is old school. You don't tend to see a lot of that anymore, and it's a very good design. It gives you a taller, more comfortable bathroom space, and notice again we do have that bigger fan here in the shower to help keep some air flowing through. Just a good, hello young lady. We got a, thank you for trading in your fifth wheel, by the way. Don't be offended, you're superstar, you're going on YouTube today.
Wow, I'll tell you what, you do a super job.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
If I hadn't bought that camper, and I bought it before I saw it on the internet, that doesn't fit, but I would have bought it just by your ad.
Well, thank you very kindly.
You do a wonderful job.
Well, thank you, ma'am. I tell you what, if you take care of your next one like you took care of this one, I'll take that and trade on a heartbeat too. Thanks so much.
Okay.
Have a lovely day.
You too, thank you.
Well, there you have it. Couldn't have planned that if I tried. What was I getting to? Okay, lots of leg room for the toilet right here. Sorry, I got distracted there. That was an unexpected compliment. I'll take it where I can get it, though. So you've got lots of leg room here if you're a big, tall guy like me. Now, what I do love, too, is this extra mid-level closet. And again, when I say old school, this is the kind of stuff you just don't tend to run into anymore. This middle bathroom deck design just kind of phased out. It's very good. It's very effective. It gives you more space and more storage, but it's just something that for some reason the common consumer base kind of moved away from. And again, like I said, old school, the 2 individual bunk system versus 1 single queen bunk, that is very old school. That's how they used to build a lot of older campers. And this is kind of what I call the buddy system right here. So this is a good fifth wheel for say like if it's hunting camp and it's a couple of guys going out and they don't want to bunk up together. This is a nice setup for something like that. But don't get like freaked out at the fact you could easily move these. This is not hard to adjust this from 2 single beds into 1 single queen. That stuff is easy. If this is the only thing that you don't really like about this fifth wheel, we can fix that. That stuff is not hard to do. Now, if you want a wall moved, then we're looking at the wrong fifth wheel. But if the only thing is I don't like where these 2 mattresses are located, that's easy to fix. So give us a call. You heard straight from the horse's mouth there that we do a good job for folks. 800-256-5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care. Stay safe. Happy camping.